All right, everyone. It is that time of the time zone. We're going to get started with Castlevania Portrait of Ruin Randomizer with, again, said it before, I'm going to say it again, two of my favorite people, a FlannelKat and GrayGooGlitch. Whenever y'all are ready, let's get into it.
Good morning, or 8:45. Good evening. Let's go with good evening. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm fantastic. You know what we should do, Gray? This would be kind of neat. What if we just ran the Portrait of Ruin randomizer and kind of had a really friendly, casual race, and then streamed it on twitch.tv/powerupwithpride.
That sounds like a really, really good idea. I think we should do it.
Chad, I think we're gonna do this. So I hope I don't know what was gonna be on. It's clearly not this, so it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do this rando race right now. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. I had another intro prepared that I didn't go with, where I was gonna welcome everyone to the Game Awards. I think this was better.
I mean, I was watching the Game Awards before this started. We're not missing much.
I award Power Up with Pride with Castlevania Portrait of Ruin.
That is better
That's a
than
heck of an
anything
award.
Jeff Keighley could have given us.
Absolutely. So, this is the Portrait of Ruin randomizer. It has created new portraits for us. There are only going to be 4 portraits. We have to kill the boss inside each one of them. As well, we need to find Sanctuary. We need to sanctify the sisters. And then we need to defeat Dracula. Which, that's our plan. And however we get about it, we're just going to get about it. The last time I rolled a seed of this, it was the worst seed I've ever played in my entire life. So I'm really hoping that lightning will strike twice.
I've never been that angry at a seed in my life.
If we're still talking about the seed from last night, as a
Yes.
casual viewer who knows nothing about this game, that seed ruled, and I hope we get the exact same seed in spirit.
So do I. First room Medusa. All right. Other than that, do you have a name into your name entry?
I do.
See, this is how I prove I'm not watching the screen. I've got the stream paused, so I don't cheat.
You'll never guess what their name is.
It looks like goo, honestly.
Oh,
Well, you're wrong.
Is it gray?
It's
What is it?
3G.
Oh, I got honked with 4 exclamation marks.
See, that's how you know that she's not stream sniping. She doesn't even know the name.
I was gonna put if I could do capital letters and lowercase letters, be XX honk XX, but I couldn't do the capitals and lowercases. We're the last run of the day, so I figure we can kill as much time as we want. We're not gonna make the marathon late, which
You
is
just
also
want me
good
to
because this
suffer.
can go very left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3G, are you ready?
I am good to go.
Mina, are you ready?
I'm not racing. My readiness doesn't really matter, but sure.
You know, I really appreciate you being ready, though. Also,
It's gonna need
here's
to be
my
ready.
prediction. Gray is a lot better at this than I am, so I'm putting my money on Gray. But we'll see how it shakes out.
Putting my money on the birds to nobody's great surprise.
Go Canes!
Go birds.
Birds!
They don't even play the same sport.
That's not our problem.
That's Philly would not recognize the difference between whatever sport that is in hockey. Welcome to Cat Attacks Philadelphia live on Twitch. I like Philly. It's a nice place. Okay, someone count us down, please.
I guess I can count you down if y'all are both ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go birds.
Hey! All right, Lizard Tail. What do we got here? Oh, I left the room. Summon Medusa. It's the same.
No.
Okay, we can summon a cat. We've got a forget me not.
Oh, that's happening. That's happening.
Okay, I'm gonna save the game immediately because I'm scared of everything.
that's happening is already my reaction to everything I'm looking at because I don't know what this game is.
It's a Castlevania.
Okay, so
Okay,
this is
okay,
level
cool.
1 of Castlevania, cool.
I think this seed's okay.
Yeah, this seed started us off with some pretty decent stuff.
You ever just summon Medusa?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it's gonna be the mantra for this current run. Oh, hey, it's a shop.
Like, we're not even joking, by the way, chat. Like, I watched both of their streams yesterday. They were practicing a seed where the only direction they could go went to Medusa with a really bad weapon starting off, by the way. It was very, very funny as a viewer.
It
The
was
worst
it was a
dagger I've
mess.
ever gotten.
Yeah, it was a dagger that swung like a greatsword. Not very good. I don't think I can make this jump. Yes, I can.
That's a thing.
Gray is
Definitely a
probably
thing.
throwing cats at enemies. I might be throwing cats at enemies. I'm just summoning Medusa a lot right now. But yeah, we've got Byakko, which is the kitty cat from the ones that what's her face can throw.
Maria Reynard.
Leather whip.
Hmm. We've clearly gone different directions. Oh, I'm gonna. mark
Oh, and
that.
a short sword for girls.
See, the funny thing is, y'all went the same direction.
Huh.
I found something very interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, so did I. I think we found the same thing.
Did we both find the sisters?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's an immediate mark on the map. Like there's no question about that. It's good to know where it is. I mean, it doesn't do us any good like right now, but you know, unless we're going for that ending.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get back out of here.
Yeah, I immediately recognize. I don't have any uppies. I cannot get up there. That's where you want to go once you've completed all of your other objectives, is you need to go fight the sisters and purify them. Purify also can be used on the red skeletons. This is something I learned.
I didn't know that. It's like a 10-second cast though, so like, unless it's on Jonathan, and then it's a completely different thing.
God, that would be nice. Something with
Sanctuary on
like
Jonathan is awesome.
400 damage. Hello, wind.
Yeah, I think Medusa's just gonna clean up for a while. Oh,
That's the blue man we see there is Wind. He's from the Genesis game. He's back here and ready to hang out.
oh, this is not ideal. This is not ideal.
I found a painting. I also found Summon Medusa.
It's basically the name of the game right now. Is just cast that as hard as you possibly can.
I thought the name of the game was Castlevania Portrait of Ruin Randomizer.
It is, sometimes.
Sometimes it's cast Medusa really, really fast, constantly.
Jonathan, if you could hit these walls, that would be so good of you.
What are we doing here? Would you please come down? Thank you. Thank you for being hittable. Oh, come on, stop going behind me.
We have very clearly gone different ways. Oh, there's the shop. Never mind.
There we go. All right.
All right, I did my best to make the shop affordable and restorative.
Which is
But-
good. Quite good. Ah, crap. Still gotta find the shop. I know it's somewhere in that area, but when I do, it'll be good.
It's somewhere. It's always near Wind somewhere, it seems. I don't know if that's by design.
Yeah, can't get
John,
back
do you
up
have
there.
a better weapon? Yeah, you can.
Already in the
You
dumpster.
can equip the Tome of Arms. What?
You get a Tome of Arms? Oh god, I wish I
I
had a
got
Tome
a
of
Tome
Arms.
of Arms for Jonathan.
That's great though. That Tome of Arms is a pretty awesome weapon.
It honestly is pretty good.
I mean, the second one, the one that's got like a whole big like wide attack.
Yeah.
Some of them are not ideal.
Charles
stop
getting
it.
all the gear.
Which, in my opinion, is the best thing that can happen. I
Oh,
know we
jeez.
disagree about how useful Jonathan is.
I like Jonathan. Ow!
Prefer Charlotte in every capacity.
Well, she's great. Boss, can you come back
Fantastic.
down here? Where'd you go?
I would really like a different spell. That would be really nice.
I'm having the hardest time trying to fight a boss here. Because it's the too wide tall screen.
Yep, I've already cleared that boss.
She's just not staying here. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Oh, yeah, she like, gets out of screen where you can't hit her with Medusa, and then
There
she
she
comes back
goes.
down and punches you, and then flies away again. Because she's terrible.
I'm gonna flex on her.
That was the best thing you can do.
Well, now I missed the elevator because I was busy flexing on her. That's one of the sisters we need to help. She's just chilling. Oh, can I exit this room? I do my fake double.
You can get
jump.
out.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Finally was able to do that. There's a room that has an enemy in a really unfortunate position where it knocks you directly out of the room the second you enter.
Great.
Fun times had by all. Ah. So these guys with the grenades on the crossbows, they are incredibly dangerous. Those grenades hit for a lot of damage.
I haven't seen this room in ages.
My favorite thing about this room right now, Glitch, every character in that room you just left, if it wasn't Castlevania, they wouldn't belong in the same game by any stretch.
Oh, not at all, no. Castlevania is been so weird in that way that it bridges so many different types of genres of, like, creepy monster.
Yeah, like it
So many
and
things.
Megami Tensei both.
Hmm.
What do you meant? So basically, in this painting right now, we've both cleared this boss, so this painting is theoretically done. But there is a benefit to exploring it, because there may be, in this painting, another painting, or items that you need to beat the game.
Yeah, we can go through Paintingception. One of the fun things about that cursed seed from yesterday is that all of the paintings were inside each other. It was
Yup.
4 layers deep.
There was one painting in Dracula's castle, and you didn't even start in Dracula's castle, though.
You started on the first layer and had to find all the rest of them multiple layers deep. It was amazing.
And just to remind everyone, this is a randomizer. And for those that don't know about what randomizers are, we're taking all the items, all the objectives, the bosses, everything that we need to beat this game. We're throwing it in a bag, and we're pulling it out and throwing it at a board, and wherever it sticks, that's where it is now. As long as you can logically beat the game, it's going to be there. And we have no idea where any of that stuff is. And I mean, I've also never played Portrait of Room, so I personally don't even know where it's supposed to be in the first place. So yeah, like this is
Nothing
the first
is-
time we're seeing this seed. We don't know what's going on.
Nothing is where it should be, I'll give it that.
Samus, I'm currently feeling the distinct lack of uppies.
Yep. I just found the Den of Evil.
Yeah, the only
Oh,
thing that we know
great.
for sure right now is that y'all are watching Pride 2024, Fireside Pride event. We're going all through the weekend. And if you missed the start of this race, you want to see this race, the runs before it, or any of the other runs that you might not have time to watch live during the rest of the marathon, they're going to be uploaded onto our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch them here on Twitch as well once the broadcasts are over as well. You can stay up to date on the event and all future events following us on our socials. We're on Blue Sky and Mastodon. You can check that out in the panels below the stream. You can find our Discord as well. There's a lot of great stuff going on that you could be following us for. So, yeah, check that out.
So, great, there's a question in chat. What are our game objectives?
Our game objectives are pretty straightforward. So there's 4 portraits in this castle. We have to go and clear all 4 of those portraits of their bosses. Once we've done that, we'll be able to enter a final portrait that's sort of hidden away behind 2 sisters that we have to cure. So we need a Sanctuary spell to cure them, and we need to clear those 4 bosses, then clear the portrait boss, then fight Dracula. That's really the short of it.
I would also,
Also, I
like
just
to
found the
point
shop,
out
by the way.
that question was asked by Arborelia, who is literally married to FlannelKat, so she knows the answer to that question. She's just being cheeky.
I don't think Aurelia knows the answer to that question. She doesn't play Castlevania games, but she is a fan of Metroidvanias and a huge fan of randomizers. So I know it would at least click with her. I'm getting kicked by an invisible man repeatedly, and I'm unhappy about it.
Yeah, it's not a great place to be.
I need him to stop. I keep throwing cats at him, but they're not dealing enough damage.
All right, Arborelia says that she did not know, so this is me extending my formal apology for putting words in your mouth on twitch.tv/Power Up with Pride. My bad, Elia. Love ya.
Theoretically, she does know now, though.
But she didn't know before, and I pointed fingers, and that means I owe her a beer next time we all go on vacation together.
I'll take it.
No, your wife is going to take it.
I'll take it.
She can give it to you, but I'm not giving it to you. That's not how this works.
Fine.
In case y'all haven't figured it out yet, we're all friends outside of the internet, so yeah.
It's real. I went to Busch Gardens.
We rode the buckets together. It ruled.
We did ride the buckets together.
And then we did other stuff that can't be talked about on Twitch, like ate Mexican food.
Oh, that was such a good place.
Yes.
I saw Rujasu in real life once. So they can't even claim that they're not real.
Yeah, Rajas.
No one's ever met me in real life, ever. Not a single person. You can't prove it.
Okay.
No, it's true. Like, we've lived within an hour of each other for like 2 years, and I've never seen you. I'm not convinced you exist.
I'm a figment of people's imagination. It's fine.
Group hallucination. More real than you
exactly. I manifest physically around the times that GDQ exists, and then, yeah.
True. Scala was at my wedding, it's true. There were a lot of people at my wedding. It was a lot. I should probably stop summoning Medusa and just go.
I'm just gonna be summoning Medusa this entire time until I get a decent weapon.
Yo.
Or I could use Jonathan and Tome of Arms. Oh, the Tome of Arms is a terrible animation.
It does. It's the knife.
It's the knife again. Great.
Like, what is it with y'all's seeds and the knife being involved in any way in the last 24 hours? That's wild.
Oh, we should explain why these weapons are so terrible.
So we have weapon. What is the trait customization? So it takes.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, so it's weapon customization. Weapon. What was it? Yeah, I can't remember the actual terminology, but the idea is it changes around the animations and the properties of it. So it'll use a random animation on a random weapon with certain random abilities, including its damage types, that kind of stuff. So we can end up with a thing like the dagger, where it's using the greatsword animation, and it's a dagger at short range, and it's doing like a damage type that everyone's strong to. Or it could be like one of the other seats I had, where it's using a really quick animation for a really long attack range, and it like also does a bonus thing that does extra damage. It's pretty awesome. You get a lot of variability from it.
Yeah, they're 100% O's. So like, yeah, I'm using a book, but the book is kind of like Charlotte's generic animation. What more or less is going on is like it's playing the sword swing animation after the book, and then the sword swing is what's real. Nope,
Yeah,
don't like that guy.
Oh, we also have it that, we mentioned this earlier, that weapons are not tied to the people they're normally tied to. So Jonathan normally wouldn't be able to equip Tome of Arms, but because it is considered a Jonathan weapon for this run, he can.
Oh, I don't like what I'm running into here.
Yeah, I'm not finding any good stuff in this castle right now. In fact, I keep finding a distinct lack of uppies is a problem.
Yup. There is a cheating way to do there is a glitch that causes you to double jump that we can do at any time, but like I don't recommend it, and it's not in the spirit of the randomizer.
Yeah, we are doing a no glitches run.
Yeah, unless the randomizer creates an unbeatable seed, in which case we will 100% double jump when we're not supposed to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was practicing that before stream. Like, I gotta get good at this again. I used to be able to do it really, really fluidly, and I just can't now.
I 100% have never been able to do it fluid. I did it enough to unstick that seed that I played.
So is Portrait as broken as Circle of the Moon, where like once you have one of each type of DSS, you can just like break the game entirely because the game is stupid and doesn't check?
I do not know much about that particular game.
It doesn't have that system in any way. You find discrete spells and equip them to him, and Jonathan gets skills, and this one mixes between the spells and the skills. So, but there's no like card combinations.
So it's not as broken as what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't.
Charlotte's spells can get very,
pretty
very, very strong.
Yeah, Charlotte and Jonathan can get very strong in this game.
Ugh, God, I keep having to teleport back and use the magic ticket because I keep getting stuck places.
Me too.
And we're gonna have to keep exploring. It's like we gotta find uppies. It's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's in the portrait.
I found a second portrait.
Oh. I gotta catch up then.
I also noticed a minute ago you found $10.
It's true.
A whole $10?
A whole $10. And you know who
$10.
else is looking for $10? Our charity partners at Point of Pride. Hey, you see what I did there? That's called a segue.
I think you did a great job there too.
That was incredibly smooth.
Yeah, take notes, Linus Tech Tips. But anyways, so this is Fireside Pride 2024, raising money for Point of Pride. They're a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they do a lot of stuff. They're serving tens of thousands of people in all 50 of these United States and 100 plus countries by providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. They're providing life-changing access and life-saving affirmation to trans folks in need of health and wellness care by financial aid and direct support. They do a lot of stuff. And as always, anything that y'all can afford to give helps a lot more than you realize. Even if all you can do is get on the Bird site, get on Blue Sky, Facebook, whatever social media you're on, and share what we're doing. That helps more than you can ever know. So yeah, exclamation charity, exclamation donate, exclamation shut up, we're watching the marathon, like whatever you want to type in chat to figure out what's going on. Exclamation schedule, you can see like what we've got going on for the rest of the weekend. We've got a lot of great stuff for y'all. And it's all going to a great cause, so definitely check out our partners. And again, if you can spare a couple bucks, please throw it their way.
Ooh, I found a portrait as well.
Exclamation shout out for watching the marathon.
I love
where's the is there the command for exclamation say nice things about the host? And there should be.
I mean, you can do that. You'd be wrong, but you can do it.
Oh. Stop being mean to my friend.
Hey, it's twice we've had to use that line.
Listen. Astrid told me I get one self-deppy a day as a treat, and I'm holding on to that. Shoutouts to Astrid, the horror girl, another one of my oompies. She'll be on late tomorrow night, I think, with her
Another fantastic runner. And a good person. Her and I are destined to fight to the death one day.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Like, I'm obviously...
I mean, can I sell tickets or, like, I don't know, just provide concessions to people watching?
Yes, to both. We are actually needing someone to do that.
Oh, perfect! Awesome. See, I can fill the niche. It's great.
Yeah, like, obviously super biased. The schedule is just stacked with my homies. But this is a really stacked marathon, y'all. Like, if you have not seen that exclamation point schedule, there is some straight fire. The Saturday morning block... We got the Osborne block. We have more Type 2 fun late Saturday night, early Sunday morning with Virtual Highline, which I may or may not also be on the mic for. There's a lot of great stuff this weekend. Check it out. Pencil us in. If you can't watch
This is the
live,
virtual highlight.
make sure to know like what runs you're interested in so you can check them out on the VODs later. But yeah, Virtual Highlight. That's going to be a treat. If you've never seen a game run at seconds per frame, you're not going to want to miss that.
It's a better game than you realize. Play it in its purest form, because I believe it's Pro Mode. And Pro Mode is like, that's some real gamer stuff right there.
It is
Also, y'all can thank golf for that game existing.
Mm-hmm.
true and real. Virtual
I will
Highlight
leave
is
that for people to guess.
100% a product of an idea that was very much restricted by its medium. If it was on any system other than the Sega Saturn, it would have ripped, but that was back when Sega was insistent on having their own consoles, and the Saturn was not meant for 3D games. But I digress. What's going on with this randomizer, y'all?
What is going on? I don't know.
I don't know either. We found a
Desperately-
lot of stuff that's
Desperately trying to find something that matters.
Yeah, I'm just fighting the boss because it's there, and like I don't have a better idea as to what to do.
Yeah, I almost fought that boss. The one right by the second portrait that we probably both
Yeah.
ran into. I'm like, do I
Yep.
do this? No, I'm gonna go walk into the portrait. That's like helpful exploration.
I do see that
Oh
there's
my goodness! Please stop.
an underwater friend on Glitch's screen.
No, now I know what boss that is.
This guy's mean. I don't like him.
I don't like that boss either. This is the one that floods the room, right?
Yeah. It's in the slime room.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so it's just like it's a long room and it like takes a long time to jump across.
Liar.
I mean, it's better than the slime boss. Slime boss is terrible.
It's not Crocomire or Aurelia. Mom said we have Crocomire at home.
Justice for Crocomire.
Shoutouts to Crocomire.
I
Finding
will
all the
always say
save
Justice for
points.
Crocomire.
This is great. I love save points.
I'm breaking the wall using Medusa because there's no other easy way to do it. Oh, what's that? Oh, heck yeah.
Metagame continues.
Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, yeah. It does.
Oh, severe water damage.
When you put a Medusa versus a water dragon, Medusa wins. I mean, I'm pretty sure Medusa wins most of these things.
I don't think Medusa's losing anything here. So what's everyone's
No.
favorite Castlevania monster? I want to see chat get in on this. I'm partial to the Witch in Training.
Oh, that's a good question. I kind of like the vacuum maids.
Vacuum maids are good.
Yeah.
What's the name of the big plant monsters that are usually in the hallways and transitional areas?
Okay, I know that the small ones are called Uni. I don't know what the big ones are called off the top of my head.
The big ones are the ones that I like. The small ones are I don't like at all. They're like the opposite. I hate them.
Isn't the Alarune? The ones with the lady in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Alarune or something.
Yeah, I can't
Alright.
remember the. It's like a. Yeah. Those
Alright,
are pretty awesome.
New answer: the big Egyptian Sandman that was just on Cat's screen.
Oh, yeah, that thing's fun.
Like clearly, Anakarasis from Marvel 2.
Not
So
the
it's kinda what
clown.
The only clowns I like are the Insane Clown Posse. Don't at me.
I will not be.
It's probably for the best.
Vacuum made on my screen. Just cleaning this room. Here's a witch in training. My favorite part is her attack animation. She tries to fly. She can't quite do it. And then she just goes ham with the broom on you. She just hits you with the broom. No spells. Just violence.
Oh, she's just like me for real.
Yeah, the witches in training are pretty awesome. Also, their death animation is so good.
Mm-hmm. Just turn to a cat and run away.
Oh, and that's the vacuum maid I was talking about.
But
The
yeah,
skull vacuum cleaner.
chat, like if y'all have a favorite Castlevania monster, let us know. And if you have really strong opinions, let us know in the donations. Because, you know, the more money that you give Point of Pride, the more strongly you feel about your... No, that's not true. Only give money that you can afford to give. I know finances are hard. Did that say Market Street without an E?
Yes, it did.
That's... No,
Oh,
no. Okay.
okay, okay, okay. This is fine. Ow.
It doesn't sound fine.
It's fine.
Sounds the opposite of fine.
Ow.
Did you mean a train?
No.
What's going on there?
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
I can tell you what I just saw, but I can't say it in a family-appropriate way for the stream. Me saying that alone might give it away.
Honestly, yeah, I'm more confused now than ever.
Fair enough.
But that's pretty par for the course, so.
What's
So,
the story behind the dabbing gentleman who explodes into roses? He
that
he
guy.
only attacks Jonathan.
I love you.
He professes
So
his love to Charlotte anytime she comes by.
Also, he has the most hilarious scream in this game.
Oh,
There are only a couple voice lines that I find absolutely hilarious. That and Jonathan yelling "Showtime" are probably the best.
I mean, anyone yelling Showtime is, like, basically free comedy.
Look, if we manage to get that item, I will absolutely do an impression of Jonathan yelling "Showtime."
I'm holding you to that.
why dead end?
Yeah, this place is just full of dead ends. And I'm really hoping we don't run into the train.
The train is a thing in this game that will show up, and it's a progression blocker. You need items to get past it. But it just kind of shows up in, like, it's just a speeding train that flies at you from the left side of the screen and then pushes you off the right side.
Yeah, and the most annoying part is you have to get both your partners working properly to stop it with certain
Yeah.
items. And only about like 60% of the time do they actually do what you're supposed to do in time to stop it.
Yeah, and if there's any enemies in the room, it just goes bad.
Yeah.
It's not quite where I thought that was gonna go, unfortunately.
No one suplexes the train, unfortunately.
What
Yeah,
is this
I
thing
would-
immune to? What element is Bible?
That's a question.
If you had gone to Sunday school, you would know the answer to that.
Well, here's what we learned today. The Bible is dark elemental.
Oh, okay. I think I found the thing.
I feel like I would have been far more interested in church if they had been teaching me these type matchups.
So, this game has elemental alignments on your items. And all the enemies have their weaknesses and strengths shuffled. So it's a little bit like Pokemon, but without any Pokemon. I see the Medusa to open the floor.
Yep.
Trying to hit it with Ricochet Rock over here. Here we go. Noted.
Yeah, you should check the other side of the room.
I'm headed there right now.
So Chad is saying that Raul Julia also yelled something incredibly underrated and cool, but I don't know what that thing was because I can only hear the "It Was Tuesday" monologue when I think of Raul Julia. So enlighten us, Piseg. What did Raul Julia say that was cool? Also, shout outs to the Raiders. Welcome on in, y'all. It's Fireside Pride 2024. We're out here raising money for Point of Pride. Translated, 501c3 nonprofit organization that serves tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus other countries. They're providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. I'm Mina. I'm your host. We're watching two of my good friends, FlannelKat and GrayGooGlitch, suffer through a Castlevania Portrait of Ruin Randomizer seed. It's going okay as best I can tell. I don't know a thing about this game.
It's getting better by every moment that passes.
Yeah, now that we've both found the thing, I can explain exactly what it is. We got a thing called the Griffin Wing. Griffin Wing is a skill that is also referred to affectionately as infinite uppies. We can just sort of jump forever. It's equivalent to something you get later in Soten as well, where you can just kind of just jump up forever. It lets you just kind of fly around. In the randomizer logic, there are actually 3 stages of jump. There's your regular jump. Sorry, 4 stages. The regular jump, jumping off your partner's shoulders, which is only slightly higher. The actual double jump, and then there is Griffin Wing jump, which is much, much higher. So getting that or the owl counts as level 3 flight. So we're basically the best uppies we can possibly get.
I like what the Circle of the Moon rando did, where they took the Griffin Wing, or whatever its equivalent is, and they made it so like if you only have jump, it only goes so high. If you only have double jump, it goes a little bit higher. And you need all of the upwards momentum items for it to have infinite height.
That's actually really awesome. I like that idea.
Yeah.
That also makes
The
sense.
Griffin Wing does kind of negate any kind of other uppies you might need, although double jump is still nice to have.
Yeah.
I mean, Circle of the Moon is broken enough without, like, randomizer logic making it more broken, so that's probably smart on their part.
I mean, that randomizer is fine. Like, if you're a casual playthrough and you're not using glitches, the game is not very broken.
Unless you like you can't just stumble across the DSS glitch.
Well, I don't know what the DSS glitch is, but, like...
Curse, please stop being a thing. Why are you still cursed?
Oh, good, a save point. That's what's hiding up here. Found it.
You know what else is hiding up there?
$20 donation.
Oh, you were so close. It's actually 2 $10 donations.
Oh.
So it got one from Alex Jujasu, no idea who that is. And they're out here saying you can't suplex the train in this game, but can you suplex a donation train?
I would suplex an entire donation train.
I would also suplex an entire donation train were I strong enough. And I think we might be able to do it if all of chat joins together and tries to suplex the donation train together. Unfortunately, it's not a topical incentive that it's going towards. It is going towards a Spyro Reignited trilogy for Spyro's color for purple, not to be confused with Default, which is not Final Fantasy 7 or 6 or 5 or any Final Fantasy related. But we got that one that just came in. So thank you again, Alice, one of our Power Up with Pride staffers. And we got another $10 donation from FBL that just says Showtime. I hope that helps.
Showtime!
Showtime!
So yeah, thank you again for those donations. Again, everything that we're raising this weekend is going to Point of Pride and their various support programs. They've got a lot of great stuff that they do with that money. They've got the HRT Access Fund, electrolysis support, chest binders, fem shapewear. They've also got a really interesting one to me. They call it the Thrive Fund. It's just a general fund to help cover a wide range of gender-affirming care and services like IDs, vocal therapy, reproductive health, things that don't like really neatly fall into other categories, you know, the little miscellaneous tertiary things that aren't going to be quick to mind for most people when you think about things that you need to do when you're transing your gender. So that's really cool. And of course, if you are in the demographic where you think that you might be able to take advantage of their services, you can go to Point of Pride and you can apply for one of their grants or garment programs. You can get involved as a donor or volunteer as well, or if you just want to learn more about the organization, you can head on over to pointofpride.org and learn a lot about them. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff that you can learn about, like our schedule, !schedule. There's ! charity that you can type in the chat as well. !donate is pretty self-explanatory. !Mina is the coolest. Doesn't do anything, but it will make me happy that you tried to type it in anyway.
All should do that.
No matter what, we're all glad you're here. Again, even if you can't donate anything financially, just spreading the word and being here, bumping up our viewer count helps more than you can ever understand. So, thank you all for choosing to spend some of your Thursday evening with us. And again, we'll be here for about 16 hours a day through the rest of the weekend as well. So make sure to check the schedule and make time for any runs that you want to watch. And if you're not going to be able to watch them live, they'll be on our YouTube channel as VODs shortly after the marathon concludes. So again, make a note of what you're interested in, because you'll be able to watch it in one way or another.
Okay, so we're all about to see the train happen. Ah, it's the train!
You found the
And
train?
I can't stop it. I found the train. Okay, I do I think I should talk about. So, we talked about the randomized weapon properties. I found a weapon that has one of the best animations in the game. So there's a weapon called Valenway that lets you basically just cast it a whole bunch of times. So I can basically just spam this weapon and it will constantly attack. It is one of the best things I've found thus far, aside from our Medusa Summon, which is sort of, that's how you kill a group of things. This is how you kill single things. The most efficient ways.
I just realized, and this is the thing that I'm going to say that's only going to make sense to me and Glitch and maybe anyone else in chat that's from Philadelphia. I think that train was the L. Like, that was Market Street. That's the L.
I mean, it has to be, you're right. If we assume the inside of that portrait is in fact Philadelphia, then yes.
That makes sense, honestly.
A little bit, yeah.
Gritty could live there.
Would Gritty live there, though? That's the question.
Yes.
Possibly.
Would he be happy about it is the real question.
No.
I mean, Gritty's not happy anywhere. Gritty is chaos incarnate, and he is the spirit of our city, and I love him.
This is the most irritating boss fight with Summer Medusa.
I don't know what fight you're doing right now, but I do know I need to catch up. All right, so we are definitely going to need. I learned a thing in the one portrait. We're definitely going to need a specific item to get at that thing. So we need to stop the train. It's going to be. I think we have one piece of that right now. Let me double check. Yeah, we got strength level. We need push cube.
It's the L. You just need $2.
Oh, there we go.
You don't even need $2. Just hop the turnstile like everyone else. What are you doing?
And nothing there.
I found Richter's axe spell.
Ooh, nice. Possibly nice. Put it that way.
Oh, good. Dead end room. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Isn't that what you always wanted? Just a complete dead end?
Always.
It's the best outcome. Finding nothing.
Alright, so we did just get another little raid, and I have to clarify to Joker that it is not Gritty slander. We were actually praising Gritty. The actual discussion before you raided was, would Gritty live in the Castlevania castle? And we're kind of divided on that right now. I think he would, and he wouldn't be happy about it. Glitch doesn't think he would. I don't think Kat has strong opinions either way.
Like,
Okay, look,
Gritty
I
wouldn't
can
live in
explain
the
my position.
castle for, like, what reason?
Okay, I can explain my position. Gritty wouldn't live there for one main reason. I don't think he wants to deal with it. I mean, there's all sorts of crap in there. There's all sorts of monsters just lurking about, and while he probably could beat up all of them, it doesn't really matter. They're all gonna be there and in the way. Nobody wants to deal with that. Let's just go and have a roast pork sandwich and, relax.
It's true.
But
Watch
are
some
the
hockey.
monsters gonna be as bad as a normal crowd at a Flyers game?
I mean, they throw fewer batteries.
Oh,
You're not wrong.
I live in Philly, I can say that.
I mean, I do too.
I know.
Go birds.
Go birds.
What's a bird?
There are these things that swim in the ocean. They're like everywhere. So many of them.
That is the Rays. That is my other team. Thank you.
Ooh. What are you? Good.
This is
Alright, better than the
powerful
thing I've got.
Philly Pride event going on right now.
This is a weird seed, but like not a bad seed, just not a good. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I think it's weird.
It's not fitting any of the expectations I had. It's not like Chaos Incarnate, but it's also not like succinct.
It's going places, as am I.
See,
It
I like
meanders like a river.
And see, that's why I like this seed, because we're the last round of the night. That just means I get to spend more time with two of my favorite people, and also chat.
Chat's got more than two
now I
favorite
see
people
why you
in it.
didn't want. Now I see why you didn't want Medusa.
Well, I mean,
Oh, we got Big Lady in the floor. There she is.
there she is. That's my favorite monster. I love
I think
her.
this is an Alara Une.
It's unfortunate that it doesn't introduce the monsters to you as you assault them with your weapon, like every other Castlevania game.
Slime pot, please stop. Please stop going into the pot. Hang out for me. Just hang out for a bit. It's cool.
No, no, no!
Like, why do some Castlevania games do that? Like, you hit the monster with the whip, and it's like, this is Steve. He was on his way to work. Like, he's just doing stuff. What do you do? Why are you attacking Steve? And you feel so bad, and then he kills you and you game over, and you have to redo half the castle.
That's the skeletal bartender in this game. Like he's just a guy. He's just hanging out, and then he throws a drink at you, and it does 999 damage. And you have to start over again. Or he
Medusa,
throws a drink at you, and it
please.
gives you full health.
Medusa, please.
I mean, that's basically like the Philly bar experience. Like, you either get destroyed or you get a free drink, and there's no in between.
I might be able to turn on... No. The thing that names the monsters.
Yeah, we can swap. You can swap over to that thing probably.
Doesn't seem to exist right now.
I mean, you don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to do that. I'm just saying, like, I like it because it makes me feel bad for what I'm doing.
Okay, finally.
Like, you're
Thank
beating
you,
up
Slime
Groot
Pot.
right now. Like, if I knew that was Groot, I wouldn't, like, want to hit him. But he doesn't have a name, so he's just some monster that you have to beat up to get through the hallway.
But you should hit him. This is a very bad tree.
Why is he bad?
He's kicking me.
There's the Richter
you're
axe.
killing all
I
his
now know we're in the same
friends. You
spot.
deserve it. See, like, if you said you, like, evaded taxes or jaywalked or something, I might be on your side, but I don't know about this one.
Oh, that dead end. That's what you were talking about, Kat. Lead me through a damn spike room to a dead end. Thanks, game. Ooh. What we got?
Merry Christmas.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
it
might
is
be good.
This time, isn't it?
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
FlannelKat.
Happy birthday!
Soon.
Happy birthday, Santa Claus. So, speaking of celebrating stuff, this is one of our two big marathons through the year. This is Fireside Pride 2024, not to be confused with Winter Pride. This is the cozier, rebranded version. and we're out here raising money for Point of Pride. For this particular event, the 2024 rendition of Fireside Pride, we're going through tonight, December the 12th, through Sunday the 15th. Aside from today, we're going to be going for about 16 hours each day, giving everyone 8 hours off to snooze. And all of our donations, !donate, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, going to Point of Pride. They're a great trans-led organization that does a lot of great work for the trans community. If you want to learn more about them, you can check the panels. There's a link to their site on the panels beneath the stream. Type !donate in the chat, !charity to get more information on them and how you can support them. And if you're just interested in the marathon, if you don't have any money to spare, if you just want to watch some video games done faster than slightly usual, !schedule. There's a lot of really great stuff coming up throughout the weekend. There's almost certainly something for everyone. We got the horror block, we got the Saturday morning cartoons block, there's a rhythm block, there's an Osborne block. Like, everyone loves Osborne.
By the way, it is Allura Uni.
Alright, okay. Yeah, let's look at the schedule real quick. Like, well, there's not a whole lot going on. There's some fire on the schedule, y'all. We got Pac-Land on Sunday.
Pac-Land, my beloved.
Like, we
Oh,
got
Pac-Land.
Diddy Kong Racing Randomizer. If this isn't enough randomizer for you, you can get Diddy Kong Racing Randomizer. I don't know what that means for anyone, but Lord Fluffy's running it. So you can check that out on Sunday as well. There's Windjammers on Saturday. If you've never seen Windjammers before, that game rules. Great game. Like,
I'm
there's
so
much
excited
great stuff
Windjammers
throughout
is
the
on that
weekend.
schedule. That's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, and it is a marathon for a trans supporting cause, so it would be basically illegal for us not to have Celeste. I'm pretty sure that is in the US Constitution at this point, even though Celeste is a Canadian game. But we do have Celeste on Saturday afternoon as well. So Malieve is going to be running that. That's going to be a good time. Again, check the schedule, !schedule. There is definitely something for everyone on here. Unless you hate fun, in which case you can probably just head out because we don't have anything for you if you're just a wet blanket. And speaking of wet blankets, we did get a $25 donation from Arborelia, who just says, honk.
Honk.
And also, that was a joke. Elia is not a wet blanket. I love you. You're wonderful. Hopefully we can hang out again soon. And I'm going to keep watching your wife not get run over by boulders, because that's pretty cool.
I'm doing a pretty good job.
You are. You're doing such a good job. But yeah, chat. Look at the schedule. Let me know what you're excited for. Let all of it, just shout it all at once. Like, I promise we'll understand it if you just, like, all note smash at the same time.
I can't believe Jonathan's real now.
I mean, Jonathan's not real. We already discussed this. He's in Canada right now.
Not that Jonathan.
Shout outs to Jonathan Campbell, who is not in the United States right now.
Known Canadian visitor. Well, he's not Canadian, but he's known to visit Canada.
Canada, Campbell. It's not doxing him if his name's already on the internet.
Shout out to Jonathan's everywhere.
I got my mail today, and there was a package, and the contents were soaking wet, so shout out to that, I guess.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Why is this place not real?
Why am I not finding anything useful?
I found a weapon for Jonathan that deals like 200 damage, but it's very silly to attack with.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Wow, these boulders are like real fast, and that reminds me of Indiana Jones, which also has boulders. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, great game. Like, probably should buy that when it goes on sale.
It's on Game Pass.
I've heard great things.
I think it's on Game Pass at least.
That would require me to have Game Pass.
I mean, it being on Game Pass does not require you to have Game Pass. But if you wanted to access it via Game Pass, then yes, it would require you to have Game Pass.
I mean, nobody told Microsoft, but I've been playing Persona 3 Reload for free ever since it hit Game Pass, and I have not had Game Pass in like 4 years. And I'm afraid if I subscribe to Game Pass, I will lose my free Persona.
You'll
So
know.
I don't want to like play any other Game Pass games by paying for Game Pass and lose my free Persona.
Entirely reasonable. Oh, good. Double jump.
Oh, hey, double. No, I haven't found double jump. Oh, I wish I found double jump. Make certain things, navigating certain things less annoying.
No, send character directly into ceiling.
Yeah, I just love smacking my head at the top of the ceiling every time I need to go up. Even a little bit.
Have you found, like, boots at all?
I think I bought
Or
a pair of boots.
Oh, right, the
And
shop.
I bought a hat. Yeah. Otherwise, it's basically been Charlotte looking for equipment and not finding any.
It's my life right now.
Yeah, me when I go to Goodwill clothes shopping.
I just got attacked by a grave.
When I go to Goodwill clothes shopping and I summon Medusa.
I mean, it happens way too often, I know.
Yeah,
Story is
really,
all the
really
same.
a daily occurrence for us. We should all reevaluate our life choices.
It's true.
The snakes deserve better.
Oh. So, Charlotte, in the original game, could not double jump. They added it to the rando.
Yeah, that was...
There was no reason Charlotte couldn't double jump.
Yeah, y'all need to know. They made some choices with this regarding Charlotte in the base game. All of which have mostly been rectified. But like, basically they kind of forced you to have Charlotte be a secondary character by taking away some like the major movement tools and stuff, and forcing her spells to be used as auxiliary things for Jonathan, like
Yeah, like-
Sanctuary, a few other things.
You couldn't master spells as her, and this rando adds
Yeah.
that back in.
It makes her a fully fledged character in a sense that we can use her for as a main for basically anything. Although, I will fully admit throughout my playthrough, I always used her as a main anyway. It just made things more complicated.
Yeah, she's still exceedingly good. Like, when you cast magic, mastered or not, sometimes it's just absurd.
Oh yeah, 100%.
How is my
I've got to test
Summon
everything
Medusa
back.
going? Summon Medusa requires 1100 experience.
That is more experience.
Oh, I got a better weapon now. 1100 experience. Oh, wow, that's the mastery numbers? 1100?
1100.
Dang.
Cutscene.
Hold on, I gotta check where I'm at. Yeah, I'm only like halfway there. Although another one I found requires a lot less, so I'm gonna use that instead. It's also easier to hit with certain things, and you can hit stuff more frequently with it.
I think I'm in my 4th portrait.
I'm looking for my 4th, but... So I think we're just stuck at this point looking for Sanctuary, and I'm still looking for Push Q.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the 4th portrait. Yeah, we're clearly like right near each other.
Yeah.
And we have been for some time.
I'm really fascinated that this is such a big game, yet everything's kind of been going this way. So we've been kind of hot on each other's heels.
Yeah, I mean, there's just we're both following logically where we should go, and it's leading us in the same places.
Yeah.
And like, I only found Uppies like maybe 2 minutes before you found them.
Yeah, and it's because I went left and you went right or something like that.
Yeah, like one deviation is the only difference. You went in the portrait and I didn't.
Yeah, you fought that boss. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fight a boss yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that was worth it.
Just running forever over here. Oh, teleporter, okay. I might actually just... I also play things exceedingly safe, and I teleport back and save and come back pretty often.
Yeah, I'm a little more throw caution to the wind. That's how I play all randomizers. Oh, I need to take that off Jonathan. Put on the miser ring.
Now here's the fully fledged witch, who also gets defeated and turns into a tiny kitty cat, but the kitty cat has a witch hat on.
Also, the one-legged knight.
He's supposed to be on like an incline, which is why he's sitting that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, he looks like he's sitting on something, but there's nothing there, so he's just like got a stumpy leg there, I guess.
And since the rando just puts him wherever, he just kind of looks weird when he's sitting there.
And there's
Yeah, you're talking about the
Blaster
Stair Knight.
Master?
Yeah. Oh god, firing squad.
Okay, check that corner. Crap. So we know where all the portraits are, but we're missing a key skill and one key spell. Ooh, give me that coat.
But you know what you're not missing?
Power with
What's
pride.
that?
Oh, you were close. It's Fireside Pride. Power Up with Pride's the summer event. This is the winter event.
Power with pride's the channel.
You know, I'm gonna let you have that one, but I'm not happy about it.
Winter pride is fireside. Summer pride is summer pride.
The rebrand has got some of the people on the staff a little confuzzled right now. Anyways, this is Fireside Pride. This is the
Wait.
winter event for the foreseeable future. Fireside Pride 2024 is benefiting Point of Pride. They're a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they do so much great stuff benefiting the trans community here in the United States and 100 plus other countries as well. By giving access to gender-affirming health and wellness services, providing access and life-saving affirmation to trans folks in need of health and wellness care. They have financial aid, direct support. They have binders and femme shapewear and funds to help with electrolysis. There's a lot of stuff that they do. You can hit !charity in the chat and you can learn more about them. If you have the means to donate, !donate. And if you just want to watch some gosh darn video games this weekend, !schedule. Make a note of what you want to watch, and then get on your social media platform of choice and let us know what you're planning on watching. Spread the word, even if you don't have any money to spare, because believe us, we know money is hard. But just spreading the word helps us a lot. The more eyes that we can get on the event, the better we're going to do, and the more good that we can do for the causes that we partner with. So again, thank you all for joining us here and spending some of your Thursday evening with us. We're going to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 16 hours a day for the rest of the weekend, playing all sorts of video games for a good cause. And they might even be played well.
We'll see about that. Wait a minute.
Hey, a painting.
We can certainly try.
Wait a minute. Okay. This is fine.
I mean, I did not submit Beatmania, so I assume every game played is going to be good.
Well, I mean, not as good as if you submitted Beatmania and got in.
Yeah, we could be watching Beatmania right now.
I know, right?
I
It would
mean,
have been a great finale for the first day.
to be fair, like me submitting Beatmania, that's like a free space. Like, I have to give everyone else a shot. But also, it was right in the middle of me moving, so it didn't work.
Fair. You win this one.
Jonathan. Jonathan being a disappointment. Found
It's
explosion for
true,
him.
You went to Canada.
What?
Never gonna stop giving Jonathan Campbell crap for going to Canada.
Yeah, I found explosion, and it's a Jonathan skill, but it does like no damage and uses all of my MP bar.
Disappointing.
That's Jonathan. Super disappointing because
Just
explosion's a great spell.
things.
Just
Jonathan being Jonathan, apparently.
Oh, the bull. The bull is also a good monster.
Cross is doing decent damage though.
But is it Summon Medusa?
It is not, in fact, Summon Medusa, which is unfortunate.
Oh good, whip skill 1.
Oh, just the best skill. Bye, Skeletal Bartender, you'll be missed. Not really. Oh, well, yeah, there's the Nest of Evil.
Armor in my video game.
There's armor in this game?
Yeah, what's armor?
A miserable pile of metal.
Die, monster.
What is a armor?
Ow. I've come to the conclusion there is no boss in this zone, so everyone can go home and have a nice day.
All right, well, y'all heard it from the runner. Fireside Pride 2024 is over for the... No, not really. Stay right here. You're legally obligated to watch. You're not. That's for legal reasons. That's a joke. You can leave whenever you want. It'd be cool if you stayed, though.
I'd like it if you stayed.
This is, in fact, not a hostage situation.
Unless you're into
Yeah.
that.
Even if you're into that.
Okay,
Yeah, I
no,
think I've done my
really,
final
but
spell.
like, where's the boss?
That's a damn fine question. I'm sure you're in a completely you're in. I already know what portrait you're in right now.
What portrait
Uh-huh.
is she in?
She's in the second desert portrait.
Yep,
Wow.
I think I know where
Yep.
it is.
That's a real good guess.
Why didn't they put the boss in this game?
The randomizer accidentally put the boss in Circle of the Moon.
It would.
Maybe it gave us a free space.
Gotta love archipelago randomizers.
Oh, I want to see these as part of the archipelago randomizer so bad, but that's not gonna happen.
It's so terrifying to think about this map randomization and then putting it in archipelago.
It would be amazing, especially if like you could get your randomized like specific movement items all like separate and yeah.
I have an update.
That's
I
what,
found the boss.
you know. I'm wondering if the
Steven.
portrait I'm in doesn't have a freaking boss either. I can't find that. I can't find it down here. It's just
No shoot
Nowhere.
rocket.
ah, come on. Where's speed up, by the way? I want speed up.
Why
In
does
the other seed.
I want zoomies.
why does he just have a gat in his elbow?
This Frank's seen some stuff.
Like
Yeah, you
this
can never
this Frank
underestimate
from
what
the
this fancy state.
streets.
The creature. I like to imagine his name is said like that game The Bouncer. The creature.
The creature. Take a page out of the Frankenstein pinball table by Sega and just yell Frankenstein.
Where the heck is this boss?
Ice cave.
Clearly.
Geneva.
I mean, we're gonna have to full clear these portraits anyway, looking for skills and stuff, but like... I wasn't expecting to do it before finding the boss.
It was a creature feature featuring the creature.
Or I realized I was being stupid and we've already seen the boss in this portrait. It's fine. I was gonna clear it anyway.
I think all I'm looking for is Sank now.
Those big purple gentlemen with the crossbows are literally just Vile from Mega Man X.
Hold on, everyone. I need to become an owl real quick. Oh, good. Heavy armor.
Go birds.
Oh, birds.
Go birds.
All right, let me do some mental checklists here.
I mean, Go Owls would also be acceptable because Temple is also in Philadelphia.
This boss is down, I think. This one's down. This one's down. Okay, no, I don't have 4 bosses down.
No, I think you're still missing one of the other ones that I'm missing too.
I think I'm missing a painting? No.
You know, I don't think the socials are quite as up to date as that we could track the bosses on them, but if y'all are interested in any other updates that are not quite as breaking news, go !social or check the panels below the stream and get links to all of our social media presence down there. They got YouTube, Blue Sky, Mastodon, and of course, you know, Discord, the modern replacement for the traditional forum. And it physically pains me to say that, but that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
I think I've got this boss down already.
Have you ridden the
I
train
gotta do
yet?
desert too.
I have not run into the train.
I have run into the train. Yeah. It's not fun.
Yeah, there's the vacuum
Product
raids.
testing.
The eyeballs are like so out of place because like they're clearly 3D sprite work.
Yeah, this is when they were doing weird stuff with like 3D sprites and whatnot.
Like you're not SNK, it doesn't look that good. Like y'all need to chill out.
I like
What's
the
our time
weird.
at, by the way?
What's that?
What's our time at, by the way?
Y'all are currently at an hour 8.5, give or take.
Oh,
Jetty.
Pretty
That is
jetty, yeah.
going off of the Twitch stream, which is silenced. So you're probably actually about 15 seconds ahead of that.
Oh, I still got Owl Morph on, and I'm like, why is Medusa not helping me?
Someone in chat just suggested Discord as source control, and I am going to politely ask that a moderator ban them, because that is a horrible idea, and I do not want to hear anything else from them for speaking that evil into this world.
Slav only has
Stop.
good ideas. She's good at this.
As a software dev, God no, please go back to any other source control out there.
Like, I will accept Discord as mass media storage, but Discord as source control is a bridge too far.
Okay, I'll accept Discord as I mean, even being like a support forum. Like that's a place you can get support for a thing, but not like primary documentation and actual source code. It's not good.
Yeah, we asked them politely yet firmly to leave. That's right, Ruby. But anyways, forums, chat, tell me. What forum did you hang out on in your formative years that shaped you into the person that you are today, for better or worse? And how badly do you miss it? Because I think about DDR Freak on a daily basis, and I miss that website.
I never once found myself frequenting forums in my life.
I was a forum admin for like 6 different forums. All of them mostly associated with Ragnarok and private servers. Ragnarok Online. Who doesn't love Ragnarok Online?
I was looking at it the other day.
I love that
Like,
game. It's
what
so
if I-
so jank and awesome.
Just having that moment of like, what if I poked at this again?
If you do, let me know. I will absolutely join you.
Cthulhu, give me your biker jackets.
Yeah, I should have done this portrait first.
Right, we got some good answers. We have a local BBS for New Jersey. Questionable, because it's New Jersey, but, you know.
Don't.
Oh,
Hey,
fighting words.
hey, Kat and I both lived there. We're allowed to say it.
New Jersey's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I would never live there again.
Yeah, I enjoyed living there. The taxes kind of sucked, but, you know, aside from that,
Yeah.
it was pretty alright. I liked how you could walk a block and be in a different township, and then walk another block and be in another township, and walk another block and be in another township, and then walk another block and be back in the first township somehow.
I lived in rural New Jersey, like the northwest corner. So,
Yeah, the Pineys don't count for that. That's, like, different.
well, that's not the Pineys.
There's
The
rural
Pine
Jersey
Barrens are the
and
south.
Pineys. I mean, I lived in Camden County, so, like, I have no context for the rest of the state, because the Pineys were, like, right there.
Yeah.
I digress. Anyways, we also had pro wrestling forums with cringe opinions. I feel that. Game Facts, good choice.
Game facts.
Giant in the Playground forums for tabletop games, good choice. Someone is asking for me to ballpark formative years. I'm gonna say the time that you were in high school when you were masking at school to be cool, but being your true authentic self on the internet. Unless you were just weird in both places, in which case, yeah, whatever. The time that you were figuring out who you really were as a person.
Oh, I got another one for that. The Neverwinter Nights modding site. I can't remember what it was called, but I spent hours and hours and hours on that forum and building and submitting mods.
That's so cool.
Good choice.
I was one of the first people to figure out how to make Arabeth's armor without using a hack pack. It's fun. Yay, I can brag about that. I shouldn't, but I can.
No. I insist.
Yeah, Neverwinter Nights ripped. Like, go off.
Love that game. Yep. Yeah, I see that. I see what you're saying, Kat. Where the hell is this bus?
I am unsure if I have found all. I don't think I've found all my bosses yet. But now I think I'm looking for a portrait. No, I'm not. I have 100% cleared this boss.
Nightbot
No, I
did
haven't.
just remind me of the one thing that I have been forgetting to talk about. We do have lots of current donation incentives open. If y'all click on that shortened Tiltify link, it'll take you to our donation page. You can see everything that's currently open. I know people have been putting in their strong opinions about Kirby for the various colors and whatnot. Some various opinions about what color Spyro should be tomorrow morning. So if you have any strong opinions about colors and things of that nature, you should probably check out those donation incentives and put your money where your mouth is. And again, if you don't have the money to spare because money is hard, especially this time of the year with the holidays coming up, don't worry about it. Just spread the word. Anything that you can do to let people know what we're doing here is a bigger help than you realize.
All right, I've solved my mystery.
I think I figured out where I need to go.
All I need is sync now.
Still missing a skill that I need. have no idea where it is. It's gotta be in the castle. It's gotta be somewhere in the castle.
I really just don't want anything to be in the castle. Castle's big.
I want everything to be in the castle because that means I get to spend more time with my friends.
Oh, if it's in the castle, it's a lot of wandering.
I have some thoughts on direction in the castle once I get there, but
I mean, all I'm saying is when y'all put this randomizer in, and you did say it was a short any percent rando, you promised us an estimate of an hour 30, and you're halfway there, so I'm expecting another hour 15 out of this.
It could very much so give you the full 230.
oh yeah.
And that's what I like to hear.
Although it's kind of only a matter of time once you're just missing like one thing. But if you're
Yeah.
missing
I mean,
one thing pretty...
I could pull the contingency. I could challenge you to a race down the nest of evil.
I
Den of
don't
evil.
think we're
Yeah.
quite there yet. I found your explosion that you were not happy with.
Yeah, it's certainly an explosion. It's a spell. It does things. Ooh, I should probably not die. That'd be a good thing. Kat, on a scale of 1 to 10, dying, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Give it a -0.
Okay. Good.
Don't like it. Don't do it. Do not die. It is the killer. Do not die. Sorry,
Yeah,
all
it's
I
a
can
bad
think of like is the video game Catherine. Anytime you're in a boss stage, the narrator's just like, "Oh, it's a killer. Don't die, or do not die." I'm like, "All right, do not die. Good advice."
It's just don't get hit. That's all it takes. Don't die.
I mean, that's the words I try to live my whole life by.
Alternatively, summon Medusa.
Another set of words to live by. Alright, I have an idea as to where I should go.
So, what short means in this sense is that this full game is made up of 8 portraits and Dracula's castle. And what this does is removes 4 of the portraits from the pool. So you have less of space to actually wander through. And you need to go and defeat the boss out of all 4 portraits. Whereas if you play the long, you get all 8 portraits and need to defeat all 8 bosses.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like most of my randomizer firsthand comes from like Link to the Past and Jets of Time, where 230 is like the length of a normal seed where everything goes okay for an average player.
Oh yeah, every time I do any kind of showcase for Jets of Time, it's a 3-hour estimate, just in case.
This is just big video game problem.
Big video game just has it out for you.
Grand Cruise. Okay. Slash Dark. Holy Curse.
Holy Curse is certainly a set of words to say together.
It's interesting elemental combination.
That boss fight was not worth it.
What's that?
That boss fight I just did was absolutely not worth it.
Oh no.
It wasn't detrimental or anything, but it was definitely slow and not worth the time.
Like, I swear that crossbow guy is literally just vile, but on so much gear.
He's raided someone's storage locker.
Oh, crap.
Just went to the bodybuilding gym and just took everyone's everything from their lockers and started shooting it. Like he like look at him. He looks like a WWE wrestler in the '90s. He's so roided out.
God.
Okay, so I lost a little bit of time now. Just a tiny bit. May have died in a stupid way.
Someone died, didn't they?
Yeah. Fortunately for me, though, I don't actually have to do anything to get back to where I was. I just gotta kill a boss. It'll take about half a second. And let me make sure I've got an item that I need. Nope. It's down there. Gotta get it. So I lost probably about like 3 minutes ish.
Unacceptable.
I think it was down here.
I think some of Medusa's mastered now.
You actually mastered it.
Look, Medusa has not had a moment of rest on my stream.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, mastering it is mastering in this case. So normally, Charlotte doesn't have the ability to master things. It was a thing they only added for Jonathan for skills. In this case, they've rectified that by adding it. What it does is the base cast of the spell now does the charged up version, and the charged up version does a stronger second level charge. Which exists in the first game, but only based on having a specific item equipped. So it's, yeah.
Okay, Glitch, I just watched you go through that room a couple of rooms ago. And, like, this was obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Egypt, but then I saw the injection Fairy Lily, and this is definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! Egypt. See? Just went right past
yeah,
everything.
you're great.
That's wild.
Where is that item?
Puppet Master.
I know, right? It's just so useful.
Really great if it's like the first thing you find.
I mean, you saw how I was using it the other day.
Yo,
My favorite way to use it. Okay, yes, I know. The Creech. You're cool. Can you just come closer so I can just kill you immediately? Please and thank you. Actually, that didn't kill it faster than Thor's Velo. Oh well, fine.
Right, so for those of us who don't know what we're looking at, like, what are we looking for Go mode right now?
I am looking for a spell called Sanctuary.
I'm looking for a Sanctuary and a specific skill, because I know I have a boss to clear still, and I haven't gotten the item for it.
Sanctuary is a required item because it lets you get the, say, the good ending out of a very specific fight later in the game. Otherwise, you just get a bad ending if you do it without it.
And I'm guessing we have to get the good ending to beat the rando.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the only one that ends with Dracula.
Yep. Dracula is the
makes
final
sense.
goal.
Otherwise, you kind of just beat this boss and everyone's like, well, I guess that happened. Let's go home. Weird thing about Dracula's castle being here, I guess.
It's still
Well-
here. We shouldn't look into that or think about it. It's fine.
Let's just not ask questions. This is one of the rare 3D rooms. But the background is a 3D image.
Yeah, was it like that in the original game?
Absolutely.
Konami, what were y'all doing?
Look, they were trying stuff.
They made choices.
I mean, that's resources that they could have put into making Contra Shattered Soldier 2 instead of Neo Contra.
Oh, Shattered Soldier 2. I wish.
Played it.
Shattered Soldier is such a good game.
Yes, incoming extremely strong opinion from Mina time. Shattered Soldier is the best Contra game by several orders of magnitude, and it's not even close.
It's I wouldn't say it's the best Contra game by any order of magnitude because it doesn't play like a lot of Contra games. It's the best Alien Soldier game in the Contra series.
I liked the not Contra hardcore that was released for Xbox Arcade.
Oh,
ages ago.
Uprising? Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, that's great. Not
Yeah, that's-
technically Contra, but still Contra.
Yeah, it's spiritually Contra. I'll allow it.
Great game. Okay, you went up here last time. Down.
Yeah, no, I like Shattered Soldier because it was like they've understood that the thing that people like about Contra was the boss fights, and they cut out all of the chuff in between and just made it essentially a boss rush from start to finish.
I like
love
wandering the stages.
Okay, well, I think I found something good.
Well, I mean, that's why you're playing Castlevania Portrait of Rain Randomizer and not Shattered Soldier, because you like wandering stages, I guess.
I have opinions.
I mean, you're allowed to have opinions. I'm telling you they're
let's talk
objectively
it out.
wrong.
Or not, whatever. It's fine.
Sorry, Gray. Let's talk it out. No one says anything.
I have nothing to say if you don't agree with me.
Let's
I know how I
completely
feel
silent
about
on
Contra.
stream. That's what we should do.
All right, everyone.
You know that one?
Everyone say hi to Leggy Starscream, and that's it.
All right, yeah. Well,
Hi, Leggy.
I guess while we're all saying hi to Leggy and being mad at each other about not agreeing on Contra opinions, maybe we should remind everyone who's not us what we're doing here, so that we're not just entertaining ourselves with our like close friend circle banter. This is Fireside Pride 2024. This is the rebranded winter event for Power Up with Pride here on Twitch.tv. We're a group of folks who dedicate some of our time to support various LGBTQIA plus causes, and we do gaming marathons like this one right here that you're watching. We put an emphasis on LGBTQIA plus and allies as our performers, and we're always raising money for causes and charities in line with our communities. So right now, for this particular marathon, we're raising money for Point of Pride. They are a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit, and they've served tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus other countries around the world by providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. They do a lot of great work. If you want to learn more about them, we got a bunch of different exclamation point commands. There's exclamation point charity for more info about their organization, exclamation point donate if you want to donate some money if you can afford to do so. We got exclamation point schedule and exclamation incentives for information about the marathon, what's coming up throughout the weekend. There's exclamation point R for the runners, exclamation point socials for all of our social media, and if you for some reason want to learn more about me, it's exclamation point H for host.
Not exclamation point Mina, but you're allowed to type exclamation point Mina also.
Yeah, if you want to put exclamation point Mina, that would be funny, but it's not going to do anything.
I died again to the same enemy, but not of my own fault. I actually accidentally minimized my window.
No.
Skill issue.
Thank you for the exclamation mark Minas in chat. That's made me very happy.
We love exclamation Mina in chat.
How do we feel about Demon Nurse Lady with comically large hypodermic needle?
Very pro.
All right.
Yeah, I cannot say my actual opinion without getting us demonetized, but yes. We've been in the same room together. You know my opinion.
Ooh woo. Demonetize me. Ooh woo. All right, chat. I have a real serious question for you, and also everyone occupying this voice call.
Yes.
All right.
Are you ready?
I am.
I just got murdered, almost. Okay. Favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Wild berry.
Wild berry is a strong choice.
Agree.
I'm gonna go 50-50 wild berry and s'mores. Just depends on the day.
I love s'mores.
Ooh,
Love
s'mores are
s'more.
Good.
I'm on brown sugar cinnamon girl, and always will be. My hair is dyed to be kind of brown sugar cinnamon looking.
Brown sugar cinnamon is a good flavor on paper. It is just like I am emotionally compromised by it due to family reasons, and I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough.
But it is a good flavor.
Trader Joe's pumpkin. Interesting.
Trader Joe's pumpkin is not a Pop-Tart, but it is a good toaster pastry.
I'll let it in. David made homemade Pop-Tarts once. They were pretty good. David TKI, excellent baker, if you will. Oh, this door goes to the right also. Wait, what?
I am confused. I'm very confused right now.
I also am confused. But I'm finding the edges of this world. I don't think I found the cog yet.
I have found the cog. I am still confused.
All right.
I must have missed something really obvious somewhere. I need to look at my map. Like, actually look at it.
Yeah, for those watching the VOD, chat is pretty much in alignment with the talent on the mics. S'mores, wildberry. Someone said cinnamon. I assume they mean brown sugar cinnamon because I don't think there's just straight cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Pretty much the only new flavor that was added was blueberry, which is... Yeah, blueberry's fine. I think it's a little rich, a little sweet for my taste, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, blueberry was too much for me, admittedly.
I like a blueberry.
Yeah, like blueberry hot is fine. Blueberry cold or at room temperature is just way too sweet.
I like a blueberry toaster strudel. They're a little less sweet, a little more tart.
Someone did just say that in the greater multiverse of toaster pastries, they will pick the toaster strudel over Pop-Tarts.
That's fair. I mean, I like toaster strudel a lot. It's usually my go-to if I'm gonna have a toaster pastry.
All right, one person getting fired up because no one mentioned strawberry frosted, which is fair. Strawberry frosted also good. I kind of the same problem as blueberry though. I find them a little sweet for my taste.
I like strawberry frosted. It's like if I want a regular Pop-Tart, that's the flavor. But
it is
I don't always
Pop-Tart I would eat for breakfast. That's one I would have for like a snack. I don't do super well with really sweet breakfast foods.
That's fair.
It goes to the whole like American mentality for like having really sweet foods for breakfast. I just can't do it.
Jonathan, I wish you had like a better anything right now than you weren't in Canada, so I could just speed up with Charlotte all day.
Jonathan is dead to me.
She's dead to you.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't exist. Jonathan went home. Vampire killer took him. It's fine. Charlotte can do it on her own.
Oh, there's your Thor's Bellow. Okay. I might actually have the cog, and I just didn't realize it.
Okay, I am curious about a thing, and you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you have push cube?
I have one of them.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, cool, got it. That's all I needed to ask.
I know you've been talking about it a lot, and
Yeah,
I'm like, I think I did this without the push cube, because I didn't find the train.
How? But am I? Maybe I'm mistaken with something. Hold on. I gotta check a thing. I might have been wandering around for no reason for a little while.
Like you might have already fought the boss. There was no teleport on it when I realized I'd fought it already.
Huh. The 13th Street boss. Yeah, if it's not blocked by the train, then I killed it, and I don't remember killing it.
Thing I remember about
Well,
this
we're gonna
game
see
was
something. Hold on.
Billy jokes.
Oh, you found your sank?
No comment. It's on. The race is now officially on.
We're so back, chat.
I'm getting bopped real hard in this room. Alright, I think I need to...
Eric, stop
I do
with
have the cog.
man.
I do have the cog. Alright, I should have been exploring Dracula's castle. What kind of soup? Chicken and rice. Also, beef barley is really good, and minestrone is sometimes pretty good.
You know, are we talking about like breakfast soup specifically though?
I'm just talking about soup.
Wait, breakfast
'Cause, like,
soup?
if we're talking
There's
about
soup
breakfast
for
soup,
breakfast?
yeah, like if it's breakfast soup, like it's gotta be
That's
cinnamon
called
toast
cereal.
crunch.
Oh no, cereal's not a soup.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I don't like that future.
Oh yeah, I must have cleared the thing. All right, well that's the thing. Also, there's my push cube. Got it. Thanks, game.
Right, Tom Ka, Sporadic says it's like Tom Yum soup but with coconut milk.
Love Tom Yum soup.
Yeah, I don't usually goof with coconut, but I would try it once.
I found the weight cube.
Ah, crap. Come on. Come on, game.
This is a dead end, right? No, huh?
This is gonna be, interesting. Eric, shut up. Eric Lecard, you are cool, but please stop talking. You keep interrupting my run.
Dang.
Oh, that guy dealt 144 damage when I touched him. Ouch.
Oh, that guy, I died to him twice.
I have mastered speed up.
So have I.
I must have had a really low threshold today. We're gonna teleport out and back in.
I desperately need more defense. No, my defense is pretty high. I don't know why she's taking so much damage, but... Well, we'll see.
Simply do not get hit.
Yeah, just don't get hit. It's that easy. Just don't get hit. We're gonna swap to that. Yeah, so I am chronically underleveled right now.
Nice.
I mean, there are worse fates.
Jonathan, why'd you get hit so many times, dude? That really just kind of mucked things up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my Dracula strategy is going to be when I get there, but we'll figure it out. Nope, don't go in that door.
Okay.
Did it involve that HP max up at the top of the windmill?
It doesn't hurt.
I understand.
Oh. There's no quick way back here. That sucks. Alright, well, fine. Keep it interesting. I'll just try it, go one time in, see how it goes.
I mean, the worst that happens is you die, and you have to start from last save again.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's like not that big a deal.
Okay, let's try this one. There's a higher potential for damage. Yeah, that's the one. Alright.
No, he was using that. You can't just take it.
There we go. Yep, this is the one.
Wait, where is this place?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Nah.
Oh, well, then I can't help you.
I think I might have to do things like look at the map. Oh wait, no, it's over here.
Yeah, sorry to just go completely quiet there for a second, but
No, I got you.
doing thing.
I'm there.
Imagine apologizing for being focused in a boss fight.
We're gonna burn those. Now's the time.
Do.
And that's time.
Nice. I'm getting there.
Oh, that was tough.
Good stuff, Glitch.
Yeah, it would have been faster if I had realized I had cleared a boss. I forgot I killed the 13th Street boss.
Yep. I had a feeling because I'm like, I did not need to stop a train.
Yeah, also, yeah, there's just, yeah. It'll become clear. As, yeah. Either way, this was a good race. This was fun.
Yeah.
The seed definitely had us running around going a whole bunch of different places, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Type 2 fun enthusiast, and it looked like Type 2 fun from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it's a classic Metroidvania experience.
Alright, well, that castle has fallen over.
Alright, now I can go and snoop on the stream.
Is Jonathan's name Charlotte, though?
It's Charnathan and Johnlit. It's common misconception.
Oh, I thought maybe he had transed his gender.
Where's my... There it is. Why is there a boss here? Okay.
What? I mean, I would put a boss wherever I had room for a boss.
I know, that's what that was my exact dilemma. Was like, do I go do the save or not?
I am always going to save.
I mean, we already heard my take. Like, I like boss rush.
Yeah, I figured, like, what's the worst case scenario that happens? I figure it out, and I end up, if I die, I lose some time. I can always just do the dual hand fight again.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go save. I do not trust the position that I'm in right now.
It's definitely worth it to go save. Yeah, I mean, the castle layout was incredibly weird this time. I have very seldomly been blocked by not having push cube, ever.
You gotta love it though, like that the castle was that daring to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it blocked us out of going down to see Dracula early. It did a whole bunch of other stuff, yeah. Like, we weren't going to
Oh,
find Drac without clearing Bronner.
I found the door.
Yay, cutscenes!
Where is a save?
Or even like a teleport room, you can get back to the initial teleport room.
So many tomes of arms. Don Quixote's here.
Are we getting tilted at windmills?
Someone is.
Go up tilt all the windmills.
Oh, and the claymore?
I might as well just like
And the studded
teleport
joker?
back and walk back manually.
I would say as soon as I found the cog, my initial thought was, oh, progression has to be behind the cog.
And
Thinking
the
I was gonna
financier?
find push.
And $50?
Financier, the greatest chocolate you'll ever have.
Yeah, this is just a trip to Hot Topic in the early aughts.
Oh, the spiked calories, yeah, that's always the thing.
There has to be a save somewhere. Come on.
And the thing that surprises no one, I was a goth kid in high school.
Shocking.
I know, right?
Save points? Not real.
No, I don't think they exist in this castle.
Summon Frog though.
They're in a different
They're
Okay.
there too. Yeah.
Alright, we got a teleport.
There
It
you
doesn't
go.
seem like a very convenient one, but then we're gonna see what moves we can make on D money here.
I think you can stunt on him.
We'll see.
You got this.
We'll see.
I have confidence in you.
Thank you.
This isn't the last game that we played together. Like, I think this one's actually beatable.
No comment.
I will say, of this randomizer, I've only ever drawn a couple seeds that weren't completable, and that's really not on them. There's so much variability with the map rando like this.
Yeah.
That they're bound to have logical issues. They also only measure logic from the room itself and not from each door in the room, which is a typical thing of randomizers. We'll say this door can go to this door or this item with these specific items. This one is literally just this room requires these items to traverse, so sometimes the randomizer doesn't quite grasp that properly.
Yeah, speaking of randomizer logic, tomorrow in the afternoon, 4:20-ish, Lady Ariana is doing a coding showcase working on the Phantasy Star 4 randomizer. So if randomizers and randomizer logic or coding or Lady Ariana or any things that interest you, make sure to check that out tomorrow or watch the VOD, because that should be an interesting one for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And as I said, the Phantasy Star 4 randomizer is incredible. Highly recommend.
RPG randomizers in general are like really cool.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, I've run Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, those sorts of things.
Yeah, Jets of
Always
Time
fun.
rules.
Oh yeah, Jets of Time is incredible. I mean, everything, like running it with like tech damage randomization, element randomization, that kind of stuff too, just adds so much to it, especially character randomization.
Oh, for sure, for
Right.
sure.
But that's not the randomizer we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Kat absolutely beating the crap out of Dracula.
We're working on it.
I see you just had the my favorite moment in this game, which is when Death gets big step on me energy.
Why am I you?
You did warn us you were gonna say it.
Oh no, I will always say that. I didn't want to say it when I was doing it because I didn't want to give away that I was fighting Drac, but that's the moment.
Well, I knew you were fighting Drac. Oh,
Thanks.
let's go.
Yeah, I have to pretend. It's a race.
Ow.
Keeping up the appearance for entertainment's sake.
Oh, the side. The sides are always so terrible. The worst part of this fight.
I hate them so much.
They hit so hard, and they're really the move.
Stop throwing them, dude!
On this boss. The move pool on this boss goes
Brother, what are
from
you doing?
this ability
Why
does
is he
nothing
throwing 'em?
to all of these abilities hurt so badly. In this case, those sides, I mean, the way that they're structured and the way that they hit, like, they're hard to avoid. They do a ton of damage. And
He usually throws like 3 of them also.
yeah,
And-
he tends to throw 3. He'll throw one along the bottom, one in the middle, and then one that's really close to him that never hits anything. But in this case, going straight into a second set like that is not normal.
Yeah, he
That's
just
very-
threw like
very-
6.
Yeah, usually it's one of the sides, and then he'll break to do either a couple punches or do the Batwing spread and the fireballs. But like, yeah, doing back-to-back double sides, not great.
I feel fine about the fight now, though. Like, things really hurt him, so... Thor's Bell was
Yeah.
doing work on him.
Hmm I got real lucky with the spell choices that I made throughout the process.
All right, round.
Seven Moody's was great
2.
through the whole thing.
Chat, make sure to share your energy with Kat,
Yeah, send the good vibes.
or don't. Like, if that's what you're into, that's also fine.
I mean, I'm not saying good vibes only, but I am implying good vibes only.
This
Where's-
is
oh, there you are.
currently a PMA stream.
Not even mad.
Third time's the charm.
I'm amused.
Oh, that's being a butt there. Definitely being a butt.
I mean, you still have 40 minutes on the estimate, so as far as I'm concerned, you can just beat your head into this until it happens.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make y'all wait. Usually I'm like, alright, let's move on with the marathon, but nope. All I'm holding up is some bedtimes.
I mean, I do have to, like, be up in the morning for a pre-flight shift, so I'd prefer to not be up super late, but
We're not
you
gonna
do you, boo.
It's
Oh.
not gonna be that much longer. It's fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna see how much of the Den of Evil I can do.
I would love that.
Alright, get your,
Where's Dracula? Oh, there you are.
How much Den of Evil can we do?
Alright, so there's like 4 bosses in the Den of Evil. I think I can probably get through maybe one of them. No, it's not Forgotten City, it's the wrong one. I went to the wrong place.
It is not early sporadic. It is on 10:42 in the East time zone here in the United States, which is the canon time zone because I am the main character of the universe. But yes, it is late for some people. It is early for others. As far as we are concerned, this is the last thing of the night. So we're going to be killing the stream after we raid someone, and we'll be back bright and early in the Eastern time zone morning. But for right now, let's get the PMA for Kat. We're going to get Dracula this time.
He's about to smack me, and I'm not happy with it.
Oh, Drac.
We got Stompies.
Alright, I have officially reached the Den of Evil. Ah, crap, it's a mirror fight.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Hey,
sporadic.
hey, come back here!
It doesn't exist.
Jonathan,
realize
you need
this
a
randomizer
weapon that can
match.
range.
I had no idea it randomized the Den of Evil's layout as well.
Well, it's a good thing that we didn't have that as the incentive after all, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I've run the Den of Evil as in a map randomizer in a long while.
All right, he's down. He was such a chump. My God, he just got lucky with his little scythe attack. As Jonathan says, "Hey, no problem."
So I managed to get down 2 bosses because they were back to back.
Amazing. Cool. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a great race. A lot of
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
You know, I found Sank and started charging towards it, and you had finished after I found Sank, so like we were getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had sank for probably about 5 minutes before I realized I had all the bosses down.
I should have just not answered your question.
Yeah, answering the question was just like, oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
It's
a difference.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, 3G is currently dealing with the Den of Evil, so FlannelKat, what's your deal? Where can we find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/FlannelKat, or if you're really exciting, you can find me on flannel.live. Streaming's my full-time gig. You should go follow me, and I'd be really happy if you did. I don't really speedrun much. I've run a lot of randomizers. I do some morning roguelikes, and then go into my usual thing for the day. My 40th birthday is on Saturday, and you can get me a present by following my channel, and I think that'd be cool, and donating to Power Up with Pride. And watching this fun marathon all week. And all weekend. Don't follow this marathon all week, or rewatch it all week. I don't know. Watch all of your things repeatedly. I'm not your mom. That's all I got.
Cool.
Alright, so I am GrayGooGlitch. I do a whole bunch of randomizer content, do a whole bunch of speedrunning content. I run on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. So if you're interested, check out my stream. It's twitch.tv/GrayGooGlitch or at GrayGooGlitch.run. Also, I will be at AGDQ doing 2 runs, doing Pizza Possum and UFO 50 Barbuda.
All right. Good stuff. Well, thank you both for that really fun little run. It was great to spend some time with, again, 2 of my favorite people. So we're going to jump over to the intermission screen while we wrap things up for the day, and then we're going to go off and raid somebody. So y'all sit tight, and we'll be back with some closing messages for the day here in just a few minutes.
Sorry.
All right, y'all. And that is going to wrap up our first short evening of Fireside Pride 2024. Again, this is the rebranding of what used to be Winter Pride. So, same event, new coat of paint. We are here for this long weekend supporting Point of Pride. They're a great organization, trans-led, and they're a 501c3 nonprofit. They've served tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus other countries, providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. There's a long list of different things that they offer and do. You can type !charity to learn more about them, !donate to donate. As far as the marathon goes, we have a lot of great stuff for you tomorrow. Give me just a second. I can pull up the schedule and I will share with you all some of my personal highlights that I'm looking forward to. So tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we have Peggle, the World of Warcraft edition, which was released as a standalone game at some point and not a World of Warcraft add-on. That's going to be run by Brassbeat. Looking forward to that one. There is Devil Dumper Doris. That's a Mooware run. I believe that is Kusoge, based on everything I know about that game. So that should be good stuff. The horror block is tomorrow night as well, kicking off towards the end of the 10 o'clock hour Eastern time. Turok 3 starting that off, Signalis, Mouthhole, and Necrovision. It's going to be a really fun block there. There's a lot of other great runs tomorrow as well. Make sure you check that exclamation schedule. See what interests you. If you're stuck at work, stuck at school, stuck doing other stuff and you can't watch it live, make a note of it. It will be available here on our Twitch channel afterwards. And of course, after the event, it will be uploaded to YouTube as a VOD. Oh, you're biased, Astrid. You don't get the hooray for Turok 3. That's your run. Anyway, shout out to Astrid. Hope you're doing well tonight, hun. Anyways, as far as everything else goes, we're done for tonight. That doesn't mean the event is done. We'll be back bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern time for that Peggle World of Warcraft edition run. I am Mina. If you do not like hearing my voice, I've got really bad news for you. There's at least 10 more hours of me throughout the weekend. I've got several more hosting shifts and a comms shift as well. And if you like the sound of my voice, well, good news. There's about 10 more hours of that. So you'll see me all throughout the weekend, both in front of and behind and beside the camera. I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. So I will be around all weekend. You're definitely going to see more of me no matter what happens. You can find me at twitch.tv/Mina_Angara. Please do not use my full name. You are not my mother. I am not in trouble. I think it was linked earlier in the chat. But we're done for the day. Some of us have to be up early for work, for school, for other stuff. So if you need to get to bed, get some snoozes, do your big comfies. And if you're able to be here bright and early with us in the morning, we have Peggle kicking off at 9 a.m. And if you're not able to be here first thing in the morning for whatever reason, no worries. We're going all day long. We've got all day Saturday and almost all the day Sunday as well. So there's plenty more marathon where this came from. And if you miss it, there's always the VODs. But for today, I think it's time to cozy max. I think it's time for sleep percent. So that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna go do some sleep percent practice. And if you want to keep watching stuff, we're gonna go raid Skybills. So sit tight for the raid. I don't know if there's a raid message. If there is, someone will type it. If there's not, that is somebody else's cross to bear, not mine, because I'm going to bed. So yeah, thank you all so much for your support hanging out, and we hope to see you all here tomorrow, and Saturday, and Sunday, and for future events, and so forth and so on. Love you, mean it, bye.